Welcome to Cracking the Resume Code, where we unravel the mystery of resume building. And yes, we'll poke fun at a few outdated tips along the way. We're coming to you from WorkSource Spokane. Let's be perfectly clear. I'm not Tyler Wright, but I was prompted into existence by him. And trust me, he's very particular about quality formatting.
Same here. I'm a figment of Tyler's imagination too. Just so you know, this isn't where Grandma's resume workshop. We're diving deep into format, flow, and those digital gatekeepers known as Applicant Tracking Systems, commonly called ATS. By the end of this session, you'll know the basics of how to structure, style, and optimize a resume that makes recruiters say, "We need this one."
First up, format. Think of it like your resume's genre: action-packed, thoughtfully paced, or unintelligible chaos.
We'll compare two starring formats, chronological and functional. Chronological format lists your work experience in reverse order, most recent role first. You start with a header, your name, contact info, then a professional summary, followed by your roles with dates, job titles, and bullet point achievements.
Chronological is the hero of steady progression. Promotions, clear career climbs, and relevant recent roles shine here.
If your story is linear, no major gaps, this is your go-to. It's what recruiters expect, and it highlights how you grew in each position.
Now, what if your plot has a few creative twists?
Enter functional format. Here, skills are the lead characters. You organize by skill clusters, like project management or customer engagement. And under each, list specific examples of how you used that skill. Job titles and dates move to the bottom in a simple list.
Functional is perfect for career changers, freelancers with varied gigs, or anyone with an employment gap.
It lets you control the narrative. If your last title doesn't scream team leader, you still showcase leadership by grouping relevant projects under one header.
Choosing the right format is about telling your best story. So ask, which approach spotlights your greatest strengths?
Exactly. And remember, a hybrid format also exists if you need the best of both worlds. A brief skills summary up top, then a reverse chronological list beneath.
Time to meet the gatekeeper, the Applicant Tracking System, or ATS. Companies use ATS to screen hundreds of resumes in seconds. If your resume doesn't pass this digital bouncer, it never makes it to human eyes.
Here's what happens. ATS parses your resume into plain text, it scans for keywords and required sections, then it ranks and filters candidates based on how well they match the requirements. Typically, you're looking at a minimum 70% keyword match threshold just to even get to a human's desktop.
Common traps that send resumes to the no pile. Wrong file types like scanned PDFs or JPEGs. Weird layouts, columns, text boxes, or graphics that scramble the parsing. Missing clear section headings so ATS can't tell where your work history ends and your skills begin.
To beat the bot, follow these essentials. Use standard section labels, work experience, education, skills, certifications. Save as .pdf or .docx, never an image. Avoid tables, text boxes, and embedded graphics. ATS reads left to right, top to bottom, and those elements break the flow. Stick to simple professional fonts, Arial or Calibri. Anything decorative can render as gibberish. Font size, 10 to 14 point. Below 10 is hard to read. Above 14 can appear unprofessional. Margins, 0.5 to 1 inch around, so nothing gets cut off on export. Maintain consistent spacing, bullet indents, line height, and section breaks.
Think of ATS as your resume's first interview. If it bombs, you don't get a callback. Winning the machine means you earn the chance to impress the real person.
Let's talk keywords. These are the magic words ATS and recruiters look for, and they live in the job description.
Your mission? Identify 10 to 20 key terms. These could be hard skills, inventory management, JavaScript, or Lean Six Sigma. Tools like Salesforce or Adobe Creative Suite. Action verbs: coordinated, analyzed, or implemented.
Next, weave them in naturally. Don't just drop them in a skills list. Integrate them into your experience bullet points. For example, here's a vague statement, responsible for customer service. Here is an optimized statement. Improved customer satisfaction ratings by 22% through proactive support strategies using Zendesk.
That's qualifying how you did it and quantifying by how much. Two cues that turn generic statements into proof.
And a few rules. Match terminology exactly. ATS looks for precise strings. Vary your context. Use keywords in your summary, skills list, and experience section. Avoid stuffing. Overloading with keywords feels jarring and may trigger spam filters. Use synonyms sparingly and in context. If project management is the exact match, repeat it where relevant.
Bonus tip: AI tools can help generate keyword optimized drafts, but always review manually. Even with all of the AI tools that Tyler explores in the computer lab, it doesn't change the fact that he had to spend time writing and refining the very script I'm reading right now. Context and clarity come from you, not from a computer. So now you've made sure your content is solid, but how does it look on the page?
Design matters. Good design guides the eye, highlights key points, and reinforces professionalism.
Here's what works: a clear, consistent layout, one column only. Multiple columns break reading order and confuse ATS. Sans serif fonts like Arial or Calibri. Easy on the eyes, easy on the parser. Bullet points instead of paragraphs. Scan-friendly and concise. White space, margin, line spacing, and section spacing all give breathing room. Accent colors. Use one or two shades to highlight section headers, but test in grayscale to ensure legibility.
Avoid these pitfalls. Fancy fonts, script or ornamental typefaces can become unreadable at small sizes. Text boxes and graphics, ATS ignores text inside shapes, leaving gaps in your parsed resume. Overusing bold or italics. Reserve those for headings or critical figures so they still stand out. Clutter. Too many bullet points per section slows the reader. Stick to 3 to 6 bullet points per job.
Think of your resume as one of Tyler's woodworking projects. Every line aligned, every element intentional, no rough edges.
Visual polish doesn't mean adding bells and whistles. It means making your resume a pleasure to read for the bot and for humans.
You've navigated format, bested the ATS, mastered keywords, and polished your design. Now, what's next?
Here's your 5-step action plan. 1. Choose the format that tells your story best: chronological, functional, or hybrid. 2. Format for ATS: clear headings, simple fonts, proper file type. 3. Optimize with exact keywords. Embed them across your resume. 4. Design for readability: one column, bullet lists, white space. 5. Quantify your impact. Numbers turn statements into achievements.
Your resume is your ticket in the door. The interview? That's where you shine.
Whether you're sending applications today, tomorrow, or next season, you now have the playbook to craft a resume that stands out.
And if all else fails, try a neon orange ruin inlay. It's working for Tyler's guitar and might just dazzle your future employer.
Including resumes. Go build yours.
Thanks for joining us to explore cracking the resume code. Got questions or want feedback on your draft? Email the workshop team at WorkSource Spokane. Their address is ESDWS Spokane workshopteam@esd.wa.gov.
Yep, that's ESD Spokane Workshop Team at esd.wa.gov. We're here to help you write the story that gets noticed, so go make your future employer say we need this one.